Hello and welcome back to Theme Parks England. Today we're going to be looking at some of my resins that I've bought from the parks recently and throughout the past couple of years. And first of all, I want to say sorry for the lack of uploads recently, but I have now got a couple of ideas to do, so hopefully I will get some more videos out soon. And one of the videos I'm looking to do is a new look at virtual towers online, which I have been on like once, and I think it'd be great to share with you guys. So yeah, so let's get straight into the video. So first up, I have my Soar the Ride resin. You probably can't see it too well because it's pretty rubbish lighting at the moment, but it's quite a nice resin. It's got quite a bit of detail on. It's unfortunate that, as you can see, it's got three trains. It's more like a dive coaster, a new style diver coaster with a floor, so it hasn't got the normal Eurofighter trains, but it's fine. It's a nice resin, and yeah, so that is the first resin. So let's get into the next one. Next up, we have quite a colourful resin. This is the Colossus resin. It's quite a small resin. You probably can't see it. I should have filmed it in better lighting, but it's not been too bright at the moment really. This has quite a bit of detail on, and it has the face in there of the thing in the middle where the cable roll is, and it's got like it's got the heartline rolls there as well. I'll just give you a quick look at that. Yeah, so it's quite a nice resin, and I have another resin from Colossus which is coming up next. Now this next one, as I said, is another Colossus restraint. It's got a bit of colour on again. It's a bit larger than the last one, and that is the vertical loop. And off it again, this is another nice resin, and it's got a bit of grass down the side, coloured grass, so it's pretty nice. Got the logo on it there and the vertical loop, as I said. So this is another nice resin. I do have quite a few of these resins. I don't have many for Molten Towers, but my favourite one is for Molten Towers, and you will see that later on in the video. So that's another quick review of this vertical loop resin, and let's go on to the next one. Next up we have the Swarm. This is another nice resin. It's got more colour than most of the resins. It's got a whitey and a bit of brown for the church, and then it's about to go into the incline roll, I think it's called, inline roll. And yeah, so it's nice, and again has the Swarm logo there. Yeah, so hopefully you saw that, and again, rubbish lighting, so sorry about that. Next up we have another Swarm resin, which is quite a nice one. It's going underneath the plane. I don't know if you see that. Yeah, and it's got red eyes to replicate the train, and it's quite a nice one really. Yeah, just a simple resin with quite a lot of detail on, so that's another nice one. Let's get right into the next one. Next up we have a stealth resin, and when I've been to Thorpe Park I haven't really seen many of these, so I have been lucky enough to pick myself up one of these stealth resins, and yeah, it's quite a nice resin really. Got the train coming down here. I got the launch track on, I think that's on another resin. But correct me if I'm wrong, because this is a nice resin and I do like it. It's got a nice stealth logo on there, so yeah, do like this one. Let's get right into the next one then. Now we're moving to Alton Towers. Yes, and this is a nice resin really. It's Hex, and it's just got the front entrance with the doors. I know there's another resin with a bit of the door opened, but I went for the one which had the kind of vines up the side of it, and it's quite nice. It's got the Hex logo down there, and yeah, it's quite nice really. So I guess we'll go on to another Towers one next. Next up we have the Smiler. Now I haven't seen many of the Smiler resins, but this one is quite a nice one. It's got coming down from the, I think it's a downward corkscrew, and yeah, it's quite a nice one really. So if you can see that. It's got the yellow restraints, and it has, this one, unlike the Saw, has the correct number of riders on it. It has a Smiler logo down here on one of them signs that normally have like the telly on and that. So also it has a vertical lift hill up here. So yeah, another really nice resin. I do love my resins, so yeah, this is another really nice one. So let's get right into the next one. Going back to Thorpe this time, and we have another colourful one. A ride that I don't go on often because it normally does have a long queue. So before I ask, can you guess what it is? It has a long queue, so not many people. It's a short throughput ride. So can you guess what it is? Put a link in the description. Don't cheat, but I'll give you 5 seconds now to put a link in. Maybe pause the video and see if you get it right afterwards. So if you guessed it right, well done. It is Storm Surge. This ride always has a long queue, and this is actually a quite nice resin for a ride that is probably underrated. I do like Storm Surge because you get some quite nice views when you're at the top. I know you're not up there for long, but it has some nice views. So yeah, this Storm Surge resin actually goes around the back again, and a little tip at the top. And yeah, this is quite a nice resin with a boat there. So yeah, so this is quite a nice resin, and do like it. Yeah, so let's get right on to the next one. Now this resin is definitely one of my favourites. It is Tidal Wave, and this resin is very nice. It's got the Tidal Wave logo there, and it's got the boat coming down here, and you've got the splash of water coming up, and you got the station over here. So this is a very nice resin, and you got the colour of the water on here with another train going up here on the lift hill. So this is a very nice resin, and definitely one of my favourites. I have this up on display quite a lot because this one is a very nice resin. Now we're going on to my favourite resin, and this is obviously from Towers as my favourite park, and this is a resin of the Big Six. I have seen this on eBay recently for 124 quid. I did buy it from the park a few years ago, and it is very nice. It's this one. You've got all the Big Six on there, and it's amazing really. Apart from Nemesis, it kind of looks more like a flying coaster, so you can see there, and Galactica's in here. If I can, yeah, at the back. You're probably not going to see it best, but it's got Galactica at the back, which is one of the most coloured ones on here. You got Oblivion here. Oh, and Towers logo there. The Smiler at the back there. Rita, my number one, right there. Vroom vroom. What a cracking coaster that is. And then the ride, another ride in Dark Forest, not so good as the other one, but 13 there. So yeah, 13 does look nice. They got the Wraith there with the train coming through the entrance sign there, and again with Rita with coming through the entrance sign, and the train is there if you cannot see that. So yeah, so another really nice resin there. So we'll get into the next one. Yes, I am still going. I still haven't got to the end yet, but we are only a couple away, but we have an unlucky number of resin. So try to think what's going to be the last one to come up. This coaster's not as good as its other coaster. I don't know why I said other coaster, but it's not as good as the original, and this is Nemesis Inferno. It's quite a nice resin. The Nemesis and Nemesis Inferno resins are quite similar. I haven't got a Nemesis resin yet, but there is quite a few resins on the Alton Towers online shop, which I would like to buy at some point because I haven't got them, like Oblivion, Galactica, and all that. So this is another nice resin. You got the kind of the logo there with the orange in the background to show like the heat, and then of course the train on a vertical loop with the correct amount of trains. Yeah, so that's another nice resin there. Nemesis Inferno. Now on to the last resin, and this is number 13. Can you guess what it is? Yes, you got it right. It is 13. And now this is a very nice resin, this one. You got the lovely train there. So comment down below which train is your favourite out of Alton Towers. For me, I do like Wicker Man, and Wicker Man train is very nice, but the 13 train is also very nice. And you got the entrance sign with the 2 wraiths up here, and then you got the train there. So it's a very nice resin. You've got quite a lot of detail on it, and I like the overgrown branches down here, but it's a very nice resin. So yeah, that is my last resin. This collection will keep growing because I absolutely love resins, just like pin badges. I don't have many pin badges though, but I'm sure I will buy some in the future. But this is a very nice resin, and it's my final one. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe and leave a like. Don't forget to comment down in the description what videos you want to see next, and if you want to see a map collection, because I have found quite a few maps from quite a few years ago really, and then if you want to see that, leave a comment in the description below. Feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.